All right, so let's get into the post game, man. Indiana Fever come out and ball out. You know, huge game from the team. Like I said, man, we're putting belt to ass early on the Chicago Sky. Pretty much blew them out the waters, 93-58. Pretty much almost gave them a 40 piece. And mind you, if we weren't trying to feed DeWanna Bonner, which I respect 100%, she just moved up in the charts. But we spent about 3 minutes trying to feed her. We probably would have put up 100 points. Easy. Caitlin Clark, triple-double to start off the season. Easy. Aaliyah Boston coming out 8 for 12 from the field. Big time. 19 points. Huge, actually. Huge. And earlier, what I said is I want DB, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, all the starters to finish in double digits. And Aaliyah Boston was the only one that didn't. She won't shoot like that again. 2 for 9 from the field. No problem. I don't see her shooting like this again, right? Natasha Howard, she was pretty efficient, shot 50% from the field as well. She was big. She was big on defense. She could rotate. I like what I saw from her. She's running. She's getting out in transition. The timing between her and Caitlin Clark will come. That's the timing will be there, man. Aaliyah Boston, 8 for 12, 66% from the field. She hit a big 3 as well. She was decent from the free throw line, 67% from the free throw line, 13 rebounds. So big time double-double for her, and finished with 19 points. That was big. Kelsey Mitchell, she was a little shaky, but she looked very well, man. She was out there, boom, hezzy, get to the basket. Very quick, too, very quick first step. Kelsey Mitchell in 29 minutes, 6 for 12 from the field, 50%, and finished with 15 points on the night. I like it. She had a point where she was 9 points, but I was like, she won't shoot like this again. No problem. Let's get her going. But she finished with 19. I'll take it. And Caitlin Clark, man, huge. 6 for 13 from the field, 46% from the field. Big time on the free throws, 100%. She shot 4 for 8, 50% from 3. 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Yep. Wow, that's big time. And she had 5 blocks and 2 steals. Woo! And 20 points. That's big, man. Lexi came in. Obviously, we had no Sophie today. Lexi came in and stepped up and did her part. Played well on defense. Just kind of being that overall player who's going to get around the ball and just make plays, man. Cutting to the basket, cutting on defensive rebounds and stuff like that. She had 3 offensive rebounds and 6 defensive rebounds. Finished the game with 9 rebounds, 2 steals as well. Bree Turner, she came in. She did her thing. Didn't contribute much, but defensively, she was there for sure. Tim got her first buckets, man. Shout out to Tim, our young rookie. Shout out to you. She actually scored 4 points, so she had 2 free throws and a bucket. Damaris Dante, she had a bucket as well. Sydney Colson, she had 2 points. But Sydney Colson, her defense when she came in the game, I was like, okay. Good defense from her. And just a good overall team presence, man. Just a very good overall team presence, in my opinion, man. Very well. Super excited about that. Super excited. So, happy to see that. And then, as far as the Chicago Sky, they got some work to do. They honestly got some work to do. The whole team pretty much finished in the negative. And Angel Reese, I mean, I thought we changed the game plan, Marsh. How did Angel Reese lead the team in field goal attempts? How? How did Angel Reese lead your team in field goal attempts? And she had 5 turnovers. She's not a point guard, bro. She's not a point guard. I'm sorry, but she's not. That little foul that happened with Caitlin Clark, that was nothing crazy. Little foul, which Angel Reese pushed off right before that. I mean, Angel, you're that big. There's no way you should be falling on the ground from a little foul like that from Caitlin Clark. Stop. Get your weight up. Stop. You're a center. Stop. Knock it off. And one thing I was telling Pope before the game started, I was like, I don't think the Chicago Sky could play that pick and roll game with AB and Caitlin Clark. No way. They're not athletic enough. Angel Reese is not there defensively. She's not a basketball. She's not here mentally when it comes to basketball. She doesn't know that. She doesn't know basketball like you guys think. On defense, she looks lost. She can't rotate. She can't switch. So I already knew AB was going to eat. She was going crazy down there. You can't play the pick and roll with us. The Chicago Sky, if you guys play defense like that, you guys are going to get killed. We should have put up 40 on you. 40 piece. Should have put up a 40 piece on you. Real talk. Real talk. So it took a little while. We were right there going back and forth, but then boom, we broke out and pretty much took over and dominated the game, bro. Dominated. So I definitely like what I saw from the girls. We're playing very good basketball already. Coach Stephanie White, after Caitlin Clark got her tee, Coach Stephanie White was not happy about it, and she was doing the right things. She was talking to the refs, and then also there was a time where they called a foul on Kelsey Mitchell. We're like, bro, that's not a foul. Review. That's us. Good coach's challenge. I'll take it, right? So I like what I saw. The energy in the building looked electric, and the fans were on fire. AB, she was very impressive to me. Obviously, we can't ignore Caitlin Clark's huge triple-double. I think that was big time. I was a little bit like, no way, she's not going to get put back in the game. You know, there was a point where she went down on the bench and she only had 9 rebounds. And I'm like, bro, she needs one more rebound. Put her ass back in the game. And I think she went up and got talking to Coach Stephanie White, and Coach Stephanie White ended up putting her back in the game. Another thing I want to touch on is the fact that Caitlin Clark was aware that DeWanna Bonner needed 2 more points to move up on the scoring list. And she made it a priority in the huddle. She said, let's get DB a bucket right now. Let's get DeWanna Bonner a bucket right now. So I love that from her. That was big time. As far as Van Lith coming in the game, late in the game, got a little bucket on Clark. Caitlin Clark came down the court like, nah, hold on. You could tell, too, she was trying to give her work. Behind the back, Lith looked lost. Caitlin Clark barely missed a shot. But if she would have made that, bro, crowd would have went crazy. But overall, like I said, this is what we want to do. What do we want to do with the first game? We want to set the tone. And the tone was set, baby. Set the tone. That's right. Put up a nice little, 35-point win, which really should have been a 40-point win. And this is what we do. You set the tone. Now the locker room, the energy, the chemistry, on to the next. Chicago Sky, you're not fucking with the Fever this year. You might get blown out all 5 games, if I'm being honest with you. You guys can't rotate on defense with us. You can't shoot the ball like us. You can't drive to the basket like us. You run in a girl who's not a point guard at the point guard position. How does a non-point guard lead your team in turnovers? Wow. Wow. And then she had 14 attempts. How is Angel Reese leading your team in field goal attempts? I'm completely lost on that. I'm lost, bro. I don't get it. Then you had an Ariel Atkins. What happened to Rebecca Allen in the second half? Rebecca Allen, you were doing all that shit, hitting all those big-time shots in the first half. What happened? You finished the game with 7 points? You just did cardio the second half, huh? Wow. Rachel Bandham, she's not playing enough. You guys need to get her more looks. I don't know why why did it take Van Lith 1 minute left in the game to come in the game? That makes no sense. So Coach March, you're talking like you this big coach. What's going on here? Kia Nurse, you didn't do nothing. You gave us 4 points. I don't know, bro. Man, let's get back to the Fever. So as far as the Fever goes, I'm excited. I like what I saw. It was a big time game, man. I am going to switch over. We're going to do a post-game live on the Pope's channel. I will leave the link down below as well. What do you guys think about the game? I guess we could talk about it over there, but this is my take on it. First game of the year, Indiana Fever. This is not even a test because Chicago Sky, they're not on that level that we're on or we're trying to compete with. They're not there. And it was proven today. So all of that talk you guys were talking, Chicago Sky fans, belt to ass. Again. So not sure what the excuse is going to be this time, but the Indiana Fever just put belt to ass. So that's what I got for you guys, man. I appreciate you guys for watching. Anybody who pulled up to the live, anybody who supported the channel, anybody who's commenting, man, it's all love. I appreciate you guys. I will drop the link because I'm going to post a video from this live, but I'm going to post a link to the Pope's page. That's where we're going to be doing a live show at right now in about 5 to 10 minutes. So catch us over there. I appreciate you guys, man, once again. And I'm out.